What's up, though? Oh yeah, man. Grinding this salary cut. I got this OP salary cut team. We playing some real people too, man. Look at this team though, man. Boy, OP. Alright, man, let's get it, man.
Greetings, everyone. An enticing showdown here on 2K Sports. We're so glad you could join us. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. It'll be Indianapolis off the tip. The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. Good on the triple. Markkanen's got the first basket of the game for Indianapolis.
Markkanen showing big-time range.
Coach, you and I were just talking about this the other day. We don't see many Finnish players in the NBA. I know Lowry is part of it.
Well, he should be, Kevin, because he's not only a great player, but he's probably a role model for everybody in Finland and proving that you can come from anywhere now in the NBA and make yourself into a great player if you have both the skill and the desire to do so.
No good from Cousins.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Three-pointer, Brooks. Cousins pulls it in. Detroit with the ball. Three-pointer. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And his coaches and teammates love that. They want Hachimura getting after it more on that offensive glass.
And they pick up two.
What a take. You love to see guys getting aggressive, getting downhill. Great effort.
Nice shot by Terry.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Mitchell wide open. No good from outside. Cousins, no one around him. And the basket by Harrington.
Well, you got to put a body on someone when shots go up, or you're going to suffer the consequences.
Pass to Mitchell. From the arc. Harrington with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
The wide open look here for Terry. A three-pointer is right on target. Terry's got the lead up to 5 now for Detroit.
A go-to shot for Terry. He has so much confidence in his three ball.
Back to Brooks. Pass to Mathurin. Over Harrington. There's Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Cousins, no good. Indianapolis trails by 3. Pass to Brooks. Inside. Markkanen. Rebound, Detroit. It's Terry outside. Rebounded by Howard. And Indianapolis has possession. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And it's good, 2 points. Markkanen's got 7 points in the game.
Well, Markkanen keeps the defense off balance with the quick trigger.
Terry outside. Detroit, no good that time either. On the wing, Mathurin. Shoots over Hachimura. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's Detroit. They lead by 1. And will return shortly. Now, here's Sharp. There's the triple. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
In the paint.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
And another exciting young player from Canada. Shaden Sharp is an elite athlete, and his overall skills are really improving.
And oh, he jams it right over Clint.
Boy, Sharp and explosives. Flipping. Oh, he quit. We'll take that. We'll take it easy. Free win. We'll take that. That's what I gotta go do, though.
Welcome everyone to our broadcast. This is 2K Sports bringing you tonight's game. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. Here we go. So Detroit will get the first possession. Pass to Cousins. And Cousins throws it down.
Yeah, and the long reach of Cousins really enables him to hammer home some skyscraping jam.
Right side, Jones. Stolen by Thompson. And here's Cousins. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Terry with it. Guarded now by Rubio. To the inside. And the jam by DeMarcus Cousins.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Harris's shot is off.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
First team foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
I just got 2 easy wins like that, man. Can't beat it, bro.
Welcome, everyone, to our broadcast. This is 2K Sports bringing you tonight's game. We'll watch Detroit in this one as they go up against Louisville. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy.
Oh, 29, but
Here we go.
So Detroit will get the first possession. Now here's Terry to the middle. Trying to find Hachimura. Gets it to him. It's good.
And that's impressive mobility there. Hachimura is tough to stay with given how quick he rolls in these sets.
Yeah, well, that's on the defense. They got to put out a little more effort to keep that from happening.
Here's Hachimura. Louisville getting their last shot to go. Rebounded by Howard.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
Here's Hachimura. Yep, it counts.
You have to push Hachimura out of there if you're the defense. He's a real problem on the interior.
On the wing, Brooks. Fires the three. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
To the paint. Here's Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Improving to be effective around the rim. Hachimura leaving no doubt about that one.
That one goes in.
Well, we've all had those as coaches. That's a no, 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 yes type of shot.
Nice shot by Terry.
And you give Terry any lane to hoop, and Jason is attacking, looking for the basket.
In a wide open look for Hachimura. A three-pointer, no good. Howard in the post. 17-foot shot on the way. And again, it's Louisville converting. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth. Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Now here's Terry. Pass to Hachimura. Back to Harrington. And the basket is good. Harrington's got his first basket.
Sets the screen, finds open space, and capitalizes. That's textbook.
Count that one. Wembanyama's got the lead up to 1 now for Louisville.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Now here's Terry. To the inside. Here's Harrington. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Harrington, quite the role player. A big man with a soft stroke from deep. Prime time shooter when he gets it going.
Both shots good from the stripe. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for Louisville. They trail by 1. "27 seconds left to play here in the half. 27 seconds left in the first half. Now Terry. Pass to Hachimura. He gets that one. Hachimura's got 8.
Well, the defense has to offer more resistance, or he's just going to keep scoring. For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's Detroit leading by a point. And we'll return shortly. And here's Louisville. It's a 1-point game. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Up top Sharp. Pass to Wembanyama. No good off the front iron. And it's the Savages with the ball. Inside. Here's Olowokandi. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
I mean, how can you not be excited about this guy's future? Wembanyama just cutting the D to shred.
Pass to Olowokandi. And here's Sharp. Down low. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, you wonder why we're seeing so many points tonight. Just look at the D.
Not a lot of resistance, and trying to just outscore other teams, generally not the best recipe for long-term success.
Out of this world. Sharp is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever. Able to do things most others can't.
Detroit leading by 3 to the inside. Olowokandi.
Look, when you attack inside, you give yourself a good chance to get to the line.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Savages?
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside, and up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
And another thing, the defense didn't clog the lanes. They took full advantage with their ability to attack the paint on a lot of those possessions.
Here's Wembanyama.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that
one. Here's House. Pass to Olowokandi. Out of bounds. Louisville takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Here is House to take the lead. A rebound by Olowokandi. Pass to Williams. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
And another exciting young player from Canada. Shaden Sharp is an elite athlete, and his overall skills are really improving.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Williams. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
Louisville trails by 3. Wembanyama up high, down hard.
Wembanyama barely even has to elevate when he throws it down.
To the middle. Here's Olowokandi. And that one is hammered home.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
At well over 7 feet tall, inside is easy money for Victor.
The kick out to Williams. Takes the 3. And Wembanyama with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Garnett. Garnett with the block.
I mean, what more can you do when it comes to interior defense? That's perfect. That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
To the paint. Wembanyama. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. Both teams deciding to change it up. Brooks with no one around. That's good. And so Howard with the assist.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
And he's led the league in block shots on multiple occasions, and Howard's still a presence down low. Yeah, the defender all over.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Louisville.
Well, you've got to like that they're not settling. They're attacking the defense on the drive and creating great looks.
And all game long, they've worked the ball inside. It's really worked well for them offensively.
Puts it up. And that one comes up a bit short. Detroit trails by 3. Inside. Here's Garnett.
And how about the power there from KG? He can fly with the best of them.
And it's Howard finishing it off.
Great find, leading his teammate right to the bucket.
Down low. Here's Jump. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Moving the ball for the highest percentage look.
Howard with it. Brooks outside. Harrington the screen. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Jock. Here are the Savages. They trail by 1. To the inside. Down low. Garnett puts it in.
And when Garnett gets it that deep, the D is at his mercy. How about the extension when he's able to get up on that low block?
To the middle. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Brooks from outside. Rebound by Williams. Detroit leading by 3. Here's Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
We'd heard the stories about Sharp and how impressive his vertical is. Now we see it on full display.
Harris's shot is off.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Out of this world. Sharp is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever. Able to do things most others can't.
The wide open look here for Terry. The long distance 3 is buried. Terry's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Now, here's Sharp. Al Harrington grabs the board. Oh, and a fast break for Louisville. Pass to Harris. Here is Howard. Just 5 on the clock. Louisville needs to get off his shot. Harrington can't get it to go. Detroit leading by 4. And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately.
All right, fans. That was your dance thing. Make some noise.
Here's Hachimura. And Harrington now atop the key. 6 on the shot clock. And Harrington throws it down.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
Yeah, and as a coach, you love having a team like this. They've got 0 quitting.
Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
My, oh my. I mean, that nearly brought the backboard down with that slam.
Well, don't you think, Ray, that's always a possibility when he's the one to finish?
No doubt.
Well, that's what poor defense will get you. They deserve to get dunked on there.
And so it's Detroit with the W. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And, Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Along with Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for joining us for this one on 2K Sports. See you later. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. We'll watch Detroit in this one as they go up against Oklahoma City. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. So off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. Henderson looking it over. And Henderson throws it down hard.
Explosive in every way. The quick first step, and then you see the hops.
Here's Terry. Excellent defense there from Henderson. Screen by Cousins. Henderson.
That is nice.
And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
Now here's Hachimura. That shot, no good. Now Henderson. Thompson outside. Three-pointer. And it's rebounded by DeMarcus Cousins. Thompson comes with the double team. Inside. Here's Cousins. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. If they time it right, they can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
Henderson, no good. Left side, Terry. And there's the drive. Henderson pulls it in. Thompson outside. That three off the mark. Terry with it. To the paint. Here's Hachimura. Misses from close range.
Most defenses want to protect the paint first. Great job there.
Out to the right wing. Here's Caruso. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Boy, Caruso off the bounce. That is a tough-looking move.
It's Terry outside. He bunts the rebound.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
And that ends the struggle. You can feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
And you've got to be able to show some resiliency, right? Keep pounding away, and it finally falls for you. Now, this is a guy who wants to score, so don't let him catch a rhythm.
Stolen by Terry. And Detroit with another turnover here. And here are the Thunder now. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Here's Henderson. It's tipped.
Wow, did he time up that block? Strong defense at the rim.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And stolen by Cousins.
They can close out the quarter if they want to.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
To the middle. Here's Cousins. Got a piece of it. It'll count. That'll do it for the first half. Thunder lead by 9. We've got more in store for you right after this. Detroit trails by 9. Down low. Here's Olowokandi. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
High percentage look. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oklahoma City moving it around. Now here's Lillard. Picked by Vucevic. Puts one up from 19. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Boy, that's an example of a player taking what the defense gives you, just doesn't work out in his favor, right? He misses the shot.
And that one's good. House.
Boy, what a nice pass. The recognition that there's an open three, it's the right decision to kick it.
Here are the Savages. 4-point game. To the inside. Here's Garnett. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
How about the power there from KG? He can fly with the best of them.
They set the pick. Lillard with it. Now Garnett defending. Back to Lillard. White wide open. He fires. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Pass to Sharp. And then jammed down as he goes right over to Vucevic.
Out of this world. Sharp is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever. Able to do things most others can't.
Now White. Four on the clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Lillard from outside.
Oh, tough rebound for the big fella, but that is his job, folks.
Here's Garnett to take the lead. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Lillard, right side. And here's Avdia. To the wing right side. Vucevic. The Thunder with another miss. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Here is House. And Garnett has it in the corner. Oh, Garnett, aggressive.
Well, the prototypical modern-day power forward comes about as a result of KG paving the way. Boy, these are the shots you have to make. If you don't capitalize, you are letting the defense off the hook.
And it's slammed in by Garnett.
What a slam, showing some power on that finish.
Henderson, no one around him. And that time, also a missed shot.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Shot clock at 6. Oh, and the jam by Sharp.
And not just an athlete. Sharp is very crafty with the ball in his hand.
Henderson attacking. Here's Divac. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Divac has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Sharp. Takes it inside. Caruso with the steal. And they're running. Nice D from Williams. And then Sharp with the dunk.
We've heard the stories about Sharp and how impressive his vertical is. Now we see it on full display.
Now here's Cousins. Kevin Garnett grabs the miss. Now Sharp can't convert the two-handed jam. Inside. Pass to Cousins. Back to Divac. Now here's Caruso. Cranes the three-pointer.
Well, had his angle and his feet set. Alex Caruso off the catch, yes, sir.
And it's Detroit's bag. They're on an 18-6 run. And stolen by Cousins. To tie it up. And the Thunder another three.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle them up right away. It's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Pass to Hachimura. Screen by Cousins. Hachimura, no good. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. Screen by Cousins. Here's Caruso. Out to Thompson. Back to Caruso. Just 5 on the clock. To the left wing to take the lead. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist.
By these little in-between buckets, you've got to have good touch. Excellent shot selection from Alex Caruso.
Terry looking over the floor to end the run. And the basket by Harrington.
Clever move right there. Just shifting the defense out of that pick-and-roll action.
Pass to Cousins. For 3, Henderson. That's not going to go. He's 4 for 10. Here's Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Boy, even with the contact, Rui Hachimura doesn't lose his touch or his concentration. So tough to distract this guy.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Thompson way outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Caruso. Henderson outside. And then Henderson with the dunk.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention?
Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Screen by Cousins. Detroit with the rebound.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
To the wing on the left. Here's Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Hachimura can make play after play above the rim. This guy's got a natural, gifted, athletic frame.
Henderson for three. Knocks down the three ball.
And you can see that backcourt just setting the tone for the entire team.
Back to Terry. Pass to Hachimura. Back to Terry. Here's the three. That shot off.
Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time. Just won't go.
Down low. Stolen by Terry. And it's Hachimura in the corner. No good with the triple. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Cousins inside. And the foul on Rui Hachimura. That is his first foul of the game. To the paint. Here's Cousins.
Well, quality shots usually translate to great percentages. The chippy for DeMarcus Cousins with authority.
Terry outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Terry's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Boy, on the perimeter, you have to stay connected to this guy. He's such a good shooter.
Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. To the middle. Here's Cousins. And then Cousins with the dunk.
What incredible hands. DeMarcus Cousins makes tough catches look easy.
Back to Terry. From the arc. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Here's Cousins. And Cousins throws it down.
And that is first class right there. Can you believe that dunk?
I'm not sure, Greg, I can. Goes up. And then Henderson with the jam. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win.
That's the end of the game.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy.
Here we go.
So Detroit will get the first possession. Harrington with it. Now Monroe defending. Here's Cousins. And then Cousins with the dunk.
You got to love the intensity. Cousins going right for the throat and just jamming that one home.
Markkanen in the corner. Monroe outside. Nice D from Cousins.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
And then Hachimura with the jam.
I love how under control Hachimura is. Able to push his way through the contact and score. Nice work.
Doesn't go either from Monroe.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be given.
It's Terry outside. Ronch grabs the miss.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point line.
Yeah, they want more playmaking from Markkanen. That next step in his game.
Terry outside. To the middle. Stolen by Markkanen. Puts it up from 17. Monroe, no good. Here are the Savages. Here's Hachimura. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
And you can see what makes Hachimura a tough cover. He can beat you with finesse, and also he can bring the hard hat.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
A 3 from Quickly. And no good that time.
He may have had too much time to think about it.
Here's Hachimura. Cousins, no one around him. Out left to the wing. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Hardaway for 3. Good D by Thompson. Now here is Hachimura. On the wing, Jason Terry. Offensive rebound. Here's Cousins. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Personal foul.
It's on Porzingis.
Well, for his position, DeMarcus Cousins has a great build, capable of being a physical big man, but also pretty agile for his size and able to adapt to his opponent.
Now here's Chandler. Into the lane. Counted good. Chandler's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, they'll take that all day. That's a high percentage look.
On the wing, Thompson. Thompson with the 3.
And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
Hardaway for 3. Cousins pulls it in. Detroit leading by 6. Pass to Harrington.
Well, sometimes you have to fight for it inside, and he does just that.
Hardaway with a wide open look. Off target from outside. To the paint. And Harrington throws it down.
Well, sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high percentage buckets.
In the corner, Hardaway with it. Shot to stop the run. Out to Porzingis. Shoots over Cousins. And so that brings the first half to a close. It's Detroit leading by 10. We've got more in store for you right after this. The Bronx trails by 10. Pass to Bibby. Back to Monroe. Now, here is Bibby. Here's Scalabrine. No good on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Inside. Here's Olowokandi. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Here's Scalabrine. Markkanen in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. It's intercepted. Pass to Garnett. Garnett just attacking the rim.
How about the power there from KG? He can fly with the best of them.
Markkanen, good.
Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw up plays for him.
Garnett, the screen. Sharp. Stolen by Bibby. Shoots. And the Bronx tacks on 2 more. Detroit leading by 10. to Williams. And the rejection by Sanders.
Well, that's an incredible defensive effort there by him. He just erased that shot.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
And a new group getting ready for the Bronx.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Here's Hughes. And the lead is down inside single digits. Hughes got himself on the board with 3 there. And here's Sharp. Offensive rebound. To the inside. Olowokandi. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And that's how you finish off a possession.
Three-pointer Markkanen. Detroit with the rebound. Led by as many as 14 points. Down low. Here's Garnett. Here's Olowokandi. And he throws it down hard with one hand. And the action on hold as it appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Tough to see.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yeah, teams do everything they can to protect against it, but at this point, all you can do is hope he's not gone for too long.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Hardaway for 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
A go-to shot for Hardaway Jr. He can really hurt defenses from downtown.
Out to the wing. Lets it go from deep. The shot by House is no good. The Bronx trails by 8. Here's Chandler. And the layup falls.
And they have gotten themselves back into this game just in the nick of time. If that run had come any later, it would have been Katie bar the door.
Yeah, look, they've shown great resolve to work their way back into this one, but they're not done yet. They're going to have to grind it out.
Tim Hardaway Jr.
And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish. Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Now here's Hardaway. After the miss from Kevin Garnett. Outside Butler. Pass to Sanders. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hardaway for 3. Hands it from downtown.
3.
Hardaway's got a couple of three-pointers now in the 4th for the Bronx. Here's the screen. The shot by House is no good. The Bronx trails by 3. A clear look for Hardaway. And the Bronx tacks on 2 more.
A silky smooth with that jumper. Hardaway Jr.'s mechanics are what make him so deadly.
Pass to Olowokandi. Garnett, right side. And Garnett with the slam.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Out to Chandler. In the corner, Hardaway with it. That falls nice feed that time from Chandler. Hardaway has got 13 points in the second half. Pass to Garnett. And that's out of bounds. The Savages will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
The shot by Sharp. Nobody around. Misses the three. Chandler with the ball. Williams picks him up. Pass to Hughes. To take the lead. Rebound by Williams.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Second team foul.
And another exciting young player from Canada. Shake Sharp is an elite athlete, and his overall skills are really improving.
Now here's Terry. To the middle. Here's Harrington. And Harrington throws it down.
Well, what I want to know, where is the communication defensively?
Well, I can tell you, this kind of defense will drive coaches crazy.
Three-pointer, Butler. Detroit leading by 3. Inside. And the foul called on Porzingis. That's foul number 2 for him. Bronx making a switch here. On defense, the Bronx. Pass to Cousins. That one goes in.
And his inside game is about as good as it gets. Cousins loves operating out of that low block, and there isn't much any opposing defense can do to stop him.
Here's Hughes. A 3-ball. Detroit with the rebound. They're led by as many as 14 points. And stolen by Butler. Back to Hardaway. Shoots the 3. Now Harrington grabs the board.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler. Now Hachimura. Terry outside. Back to Hachimura. 5 on the clock. To the paint. And then Cousins with the dunk.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Detroit leading by 7. Here's Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And proving to be effective around the rim. Hachimura leaving no doubt about that one.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And a new group getting ready for the Bronx. And it's the Bronx with the ball. 9-point game. Butler with the ball. Out of bounds. Possession goes to the Savages. And it's Terry with the ball for the Savages. Hachimura the screen. Over in the corner, Cousins. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And very solid three-point shooter for a big man. Part of what makes Cousins so dangerous at that end of the floor.
Scalabrine, no luck.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it work.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
To the inside. Harrington. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that about wraps it up. For my friends Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is...